Hello ladies, my name is Melinda Heslop and this is Intentionally Heinous. It's a YouTube channel designed for women of faith who want to build a balanced, Christ-centered life. So what happened? Okay, so what happened was the last time I did a video, I got really excited, as I do, and I cleaned everything out of my office. Great. Now I have an empty office and a completely filled living room. So what went wrong? I struggled for a whole entire week and beat myself up and thought, why did I even try to do this? I'm not good enough. I'm never going to change. And then I realized that maybe I should just give up and pray. And so when I did, I got a very strong answer. Was the Lord works from the inside out, not from the outside in. So then, after I prayed and got the answer that the Lord works from the inside out, I actually sat down and did the model that Brooke Castillo that I have been trying to follow, but of course I was thinking, well, I know it. It's not something that I need to practice. No, why would I know that? Because I intellectually know that it's the circumstance, the thought, the feeling, the action, and then the result. Easy, right? Nope. So I had to sit down and actually with a pen and paper go through a whole bunch of different models. And what I found, here, I'll actually read this to you. So what I found was, the thoughts were, I'm stupid, I can't do this, who did I think I was, who do I think I am, why did I even think I could do this, nobody believes that I can do this anyway, and everybody's judging me, and there was lots of other negative thoughts that all came from one circumstance, was that I had a mess to clean up from my office. That's it, I have a mess. It's a fact. That's it, it's a fact. All the other things that I'm thinking are things that are going through my mind that I'm attributing to a fact. And guess what? All those thoughts started generating feelings of avoidance, anxiety, fear, judgment. Oh my goodness, the judgment against myself is awful. Overwhelm, defeat, sadness, anger at myself for not actually doing what I said I was going to do. I let myself down. Actions were, I avoided, I started crying, had a lot of anxiety, and I just didn't want to deal with it, so I was avoiding everything. And the results? Nothing got done. I didn't even post a video last week. And I'm standing in an empty office. I did get a little patchwork done on the wall. But other than that, nothing. Did a lot of studying, did a lot of other stuff, but not working on my office. Totally did not work on my paperless system that the thing is I really wanted to do it. It wasn't something that I was saying, oh, I don't want to do it. I really did. But all those negative thoughts created all those feelings, and I was left with fear and frozen in place and couldn't act as a result. And no progress. I didn't go anywhere. So what do I do? I had to change my thoughts. So where did I go with that? If Christ gave us the opportunity to repent and to change our sin, that means that I have the ability to change. And he also teaches, if ye are prepared, ye shall not fear. So to get through this video, what I've done is I focused on the things that I can do rather than the things that I can't do. And I wrote out everything on whiteboards. So the worst I could do, if I couldn't talk in front of the camera, was read it. And that's what I had to do. So one of the things that motivate me is my family. So what I have to think about, is this thought actually serving me? Is it serving my family? Is it serving my community? Is it something that's going to actually make our lives happier, better? And that's one of the things that I started thinking about. How is my thinking affecting my world, and can I change it somehow? Okay, so what do I do next? I started looking at my I cans instead of my I can'ts. So what I can do is I have developed a process, and I would say that I borrowed the process. So the first heading in my process is discover. And that's exactly what we did last week, or I did. I discovered that my thinking was stopping my actions because it created all these feelings that I couldn't overcome until I started praying about it. So then what happens is that I started looking for different ways in order to overcome that. And now that I have this kind of idea, I'm going to look at my second heading, which is plan. So this week I'm coming up with a plan. That is what I'm working on. A plan on how I'm going to start building my paperless office, and a plan on what I want my office to actually look like. So once I actually get that plan all in place, then I know where I'm working from, and I will be able to actually accomplish something and break it down into smaller sections. And then my third category is going to be learn. And I want to do this by learning experientially. I have a hard time with words sometimes. So basically, you have to learn by doing it. Pretty simple, huh? So looking at the different scientific processes and how to do it, what the execution is, and what did I learn from actually physically doing this. And I'm hoping to be able to show you the process along the way. And then the last area, I'm still working on it, but it has to do with the 7 R's and the golden rule. So as I have more information on that, I will share it with you, and I'm quite excited for where this is going to go. So for now, I did it. I made the video, I overcame the fear, and if I can do this, you can do this. So I know we can do this. I know we can do this now, and I know we can do this together. So bye for now, and I'll see you next week. What I did is came up with 4 different headings. And I'd love to tell you about them, but for some reason it's just not working on camera. See, I'm not embarrassed. I'm not shy. I can totally do this. Okay. Oh, what is it? 4 different categories. 4 different headings. 4 different words. I don't know what it is. So, what did I do? I came up with 4 headings. 4. Let's try again.